Serena.
And I'm Rachel.
We're the hosts of Book Tales.
If you like reading books,
Drinking cocktails,
and Scottish accents,
then meet your new favourite podcast.
come with us as we explore different themes from romantasy to horror and everything in between.
We pair each book with a bespoke cocktail and tell you everything you'll need to make one.
And each week play our fun game tailored to each book.
Find Book Tales wherever you get your podcasts. So grab your book,
Grab your booze
for Book Tales.
Hi guys, I'm Bri.
And I'm Alli. This is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went. Hello everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to Off Script.
A podcast where we usually compare books to their movies.
But this time, I realized you were about to tell me something we were doing on a minisode, and that's when I lost you.
Yep.
So Alli has a plan for us, I think. I hope.
I have a plan. So I can share about my Arizona trip.
Oh, duh. Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know if it's long enough to do a whole episode, though, is what I'm saying.
I honestly think that these minisodes can be as tiny as we fucking want. We don't need them to be 40 minutes long. We could just do a nice, quick little, here's what's going on with me. Here's what's going on with you.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
let's do it.
Okay. Well, so yeah, I went to Arizona for President's Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And we were able to see my mom's family. So like my cousins and my aunts and uncles and grandparents. And it was just really nice. So I stayed with my cousin, and her kids are the same age as my kids. And we were able to do, let's see, what did we do? So we got there Friday afternoon, and the rental car place freaking sucked. We were seriously sitting there. Like, so upstairs, when you get off, you do a rental car, and they're like, yep, you're set. Go downstairs. Here's your paperwork. Go get your car. So then we go downstairs, and it's like the slowest moving rental car service I've ever like witnessed.
Oh,
and I'm like, this is weird. But we were only like one or two people away from the front, but it still took like 15 minutes. And so then we get up there, and then this guy that's working there, he is just clear he hates his life, or it's just that he's like, I don't get paid enough to deal with these people. So he's like it looks like a mental state of, all right, just calm and like, I don't give a crap. And so there's no urgency in his movement. And I'm sitting there like, are we okay? What is happening right now? And good thing, while we were waiting those 15 minutes, we sent Paul out, my brother, to go find the car. Hey. Good thing we did that, because he comes back and he's like, there's no car there. And we're like, okay, because if he didn't, we would have then had to get back in line and be like, there's no car there. So we're glad he did that, because then we tell them, we're like, there's not a car, and we needed car seats. And so my mom ordered booster seats, and then they didn't have the right booster seats. So I'm like, what the heck is happening right now? And then this whole time I'm sitting there joking with Paul. I'm like, I'm just going to go take that car right there. And it was like this Hyundai, like bigger car. And then they're trying to find a car for us and whatever. And my mom's finally like, just give us a sedan. We just need it to fit 5 people. Just let's do this. And then they end up giving us the car that was sitting there the whole time. The one that I joked. I was like, we need to take that. Anyways, so we get there, and then we go to my aunt's house, and we have dinner. And I mean, it was fun. The kids had a blast playing out in the backyard, and like I chatted with my aunt and cousins and everything like that. And then went back to my cousin's house, and the kids got to play. And then the next day was Valentine's Day. And so my cousin threw this huge, cutesy Valentine's Day dinner for like all the family. And it was a lot of fun. So we got to, like, my other aunt and uncle came, and my other cousin came, and I met my cousin's brand new baby girl. And it was all cute and everything. And then, my cousin and my aunt, they always go above and beyond with parties. Okay, so Valentine's Day was fun and everything like that. And then the next day, I don't even remember what we did. Sunday. I don't even remember. Did something, hung out. And then Monday, we went to Peter Piper's Pizza. And that was cute. Except that Tyler threw the biggest freaking meltdown I've ever had him throw ever. And I was like, what is happening right now? And so then my teacher, one of my sub friends, suggested this place to us. Yeah. And I was like, I have a bone to pick with you. And he's like, it's not my fault your children couldn't handle it. I was like, get out of here. Well, because Tyler, so first off, he wanted to go in the little climby area. And I'm like, Tyler, that's an additional $10. Like, I paid for you to do the arcade. Okay. Yeah. And then he's like, kind of was like, really want to do it. And he loves climby areas. And I was like, okay, but Tyler, no one else is doing the climbing area. You're still going to be fine with that? And he said, yes. That boy was in there for 3 minutes. And I was like,
no.
Are you serious right now? And my Aunt Connie was the one who paid for him to get in. And I was mortified.
No.
And she was like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Because then he wanted to go naturally do the arcade stuff. And so then he went and did the arcade, and that was fine. Like, they played and did fun and had fun with the arcade. Well, then it came time for tickets. And I paid for the hour and a half pass, so the kids just shared it, and they just kept bouncing off. They had an hour and a half. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, so we have an option. We had like 500 and something tickets. And so I was like, we can either split it and you each can get your own toy, or we can share the 500 and get a $500 ticket or 500 ticket prize. Tyler wanted to share it, Tyler wanted to share it, but Riley didn't. And so I was like, okay, well, there's no negotiating. She wants her own toys. That's that. So now Tyler, pick between these, and that's what you get. And he really wanted this like squishy ball that you literally could get at the store for like $1. And he is just bawling, like pathetic. Like, if I saw this kid in a store and it was not my kid, I'd be like, that mom does not know how to parent, because this kid is throwing a freaking fit. I was so mortified. I was like, what is happening right now? And all he says over and over is, I want the ball, over and over and over. And I was like, are we kidding me right now? And so then I said, Riley, you get all the tickets. And so she got all 500 tickets, but she wanted still little prizes. So she got a bunch of little prizes. So she got whatever she wanted. And he's just throwing fits and everything like that. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And so then we get home, and then he's like, throws another fit about, they end up, finally he calms down in the car. And he, like, to the point, he was crying so hard, to the point it was about a 20-minute drive, and his eyes were still bloodshot red, and he had stopped crying by the time we got in the car. And by the time we got home, they were still red. And we get home, and then my cousin's twins and Tyler wanted to ride bikes. So they're riding bikes and they're taking turns. And then they both very cutely agreed, like, here, we'll take 4 turns and then we'll switch, so that they took turns. I was like, oh, good job. Well, then they started riding farther, like big loops. And so they all agreed. They're like, that counts as 2. And so they were like, okay, that means we get to do 2 turns, and that will be 4 turns. And so, Tyler did 1 big one and then 1 big one again. And he's like, that was only 3. And honestly, I could have let it go, because the twin did not care. He was like, okay, whatever. But I was like, no, Tyler, that was 4. Like, you need to take your turn. And he threw another fit. I was like, it's time for nap. It's nap time. Let's go. Yeah. And so, I brought him in, and he freaking passed out. And then,
overstimulation.
Yes. Well, everyone fell asleep except Riley and I were kind of like, okay. And so then her and I are just, sitting there on TikTok. But then we chilled for a little bit, and because we were waiting for my aunt and mom to get done at my grandma's, because Paul had gone home that day. And my grandma had them over. And so then we were like waiting. And while we're waiting, my cousin's like, have you ever watched the show Extracted? And I was like, no, but I've wanted to. And she's like, it's so good. So we started it, and it's freaking, it's just as good as I thought it was going to be. Have you heard of it?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's this game show where these 3 family members go in. One of the family members gets thrown into the wilderness. Like legit bears have come up on these players before.
Oh no.
In the wilderness. I mean, they're black bears. They're not crazy,
yeah.
But
still it's a bear.
Exactly. And then the other 2 are back in headquarters, and they have to do things to try and get their person supplies and everything like this. It's very much seems like Hunger Games, where all the people in headquarters are just watching these people like try to survive. So there's no killing of others. But the only way to get out is by the person being like, I'm done. Just get me out of here. Like there's no like, oh, you lost the competition, you're out type of thing. So it's really just go as long as you can. And it was just kind of, I'm freaking digging it. Anyways, so then that was that. But then it ended up being too late. My mom and aunt stayed at my grandma's too late, so we didn't end up hanging out with them. And so then this must have been what we did on, that must have been Sunday, because we went home Tuesday. So then Monday, we were waiting. Okay. I'm mixing days. So the Extracted and everything and just waiting was Sunday, but the taking the naps was Monday. And then Monday, after everyone woke up, we went to this little park that had like this little fishing area.
Oh, I wanted to ask. I saw a picture, and it looks a lot like my aunt and uncle's neighborhood. Where were you guys?
In Peoria.
Oh, yep. Shit. I've been to that park.
Really?
Yeah.
How funny.
They live very close to there. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's this cute little park that has like a little fishing pool and whatever. And so and the kids were catching fish, and it was really cute to watch. And that was it. And then we came home, and it was fun.
All right. So I think I think that's a good minisode.
I think so. It was
It's
nice.
a very short
warm
one.
Weather and everything.
Oh yeah, I bet that was nice.
Yeah.
But I feel like oh, I was gonna say I feel like you missed the only snow we're gonna get this year.
I was here for
yeah.
I was
the one day
we came back Tuesday and it snowed on Thursday.
Okay.
So yes, I was there for that. I know I had Tyler's field trip. We were walking around the zoo in the snow.
That's cool.
It was cool. It was cute.
Mm-hmm.
But now I get to go to Mexico.
Hey, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Hopefully things clear up.
Wait, what?
Have you not been watching the news?
I never watch the news.
Okay. Well, I mean, social media. I don't watch the news either.
My algorithm doesn't show me shit about the news.
Well, no, I guess Mexican police just killed one of the cartel leaders. And so it's going down. But
no.
It's like on the opposite side of where we're going. And so it's basically like stuff's going down, say, in Seattle, and we're going to Texas. It's like that far away.
Okay.
But still, it's kind of.
But still, I feel like the cartel is,
So we're just going to
deep rooted
play it
down
by
there.
ear. We got 3 weeks.
Shit. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Were they prepared for that? Do they have a contingency plan?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, fun. Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
So
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
You'll have to let us know.
Yes, we'll do. Oh my gosh. But anyways.
All right.
All right.
Well, we will see you guys on Monday for something.
Something's coming out.
Don't know
It's a
what
good
it
one.
is, though. Yeah. We enjoyed recording it, whatever
We
it is.
sure did.
All
Do we
right.
say with that, this mini-sode?
Minisode? Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. And with that, this mini-sode
went off script. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for sticking with us.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you gave us 5 beautiful stars, reviewed, and subscribed.
You can also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, on Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and on TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shout outs to Madame Ashen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast.
See you next time.
Hi, I'm Serena.
And I'm Rachel.
We're the hosts of Book Tales.
If you like reading books
Drinking cocktails,
and Scottish accents,
then meet your new favourite podcast.
come with us as we explore different themes from romantasy to horror and everything in between.
We pair each book with a bespoke cocktail and tell you everything you'll need to make one.
And each week play our fun game tailored to each book.
Find Book Tales wherever you get your podcasts. So grab your book
Grab your booze
for Book Tales.